my second book review, is for a book that had a crap ton of controversy surrounding it when it first came out, and that is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Parts 1 and 2. Now, I went into this book already knowing that like people hated it and they're like it's just crack fan fiction and stuff. So I knew a lot of people didn't like it. I went into it kind of like thinking, okay, so people hate it. I tend to like things that other people hate. And lo and behold, I did. I really liked this book. Now, before you go and like in the comments and completely explain to me why it's crap and everything, let me explain my point of view. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that a lot of the characters are like out of character, so like OOC in fanfiction terms. And I will be the first to freely admit that I have not read all the Harry Potter books. If you look on my shelf, I only have 3 through 7. And then I also have the Sorcerer's Stone Illustrated Edition, which I have not read. All the books that you see on my bookcase, I've not read all of them. So, when it comes to Harry Potter, I've only read Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Half-Blood Prince, and about half of Deathly Hallows. So, I'm not the person to go to discuss whether these characters were out of character, because I don't have enough understanding of the Harry Potter books to be able to make a good distinction between whether they were out of character or on par with the characters in the books. I have seen all the Harry Potter films. Yes, I'm that kind of Harry Potter fan. I don't care that I'm that kind of Harry Potter fan, and I'm not gonna let anybody let me feel bad about that. So, anyway, moving on to the second criticism. People say that this reads like a bad Harry Potter fanfiction. As a reader and writer of fanfiction, I have seen some bad fanfictions. Oh yes, I have. If I came across this on a fanfiction website and started reading it, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'd be like, wow, this is actually kind of creative. The whole like time traveling thing is interesting to me. I don't care that the time turner doesn't fall within the confines of Hermione's time turner in book 3. I don't care about that. I just care that it was entertaining, and it was entertaining to me, and I'm not gonna apologize for that. I really liked this book, play. One thing that I do agree with is that Albus and Scorpius are sort of set up that they're gonna be like together by the end of the book, you know, since they're such good friends. But then on the other hand, I'm one of those people who I'm like, I don't understand why you have to ship characters or people that are good friends in real life or in fiction. I don't understand why people feel the need to ship them together, especially if there's nothing really in canon that points towards them having romantic feelings for each other. Like, for example, Legolas and Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. I don't know why people have the need to, or feel the need to ship them, because there's nothing in the books or even in the films that point towards them having romantic feelings for each other. Same way with Harry and Ron, or Harry and Draco. Not that I'm bashing Drarry or anything. I'm not. I am a fan of Drarry fanfiction if it's done correctly and everything. But when it comes to Albus and Scorpius, I would have liked to see them get together because I actually really do like that pairing. I do like that ship. I also like the Scorpius and Lily Potter ship for the whole Romeo and Juliet undertones to it. But then I also like Scorpius and Rose. Not this Scorpius and Rose. No, Scorpius and Rose to where, you know, they both have mutual feelings for each other. I can get on board with that. I'm fully invested in that. And while we're on the concept of characters, I adore Draco. Just flat out love him so much. Half-Blood Prince is my favorite Harry Potter book purely because of the fact that it mostly centers on Draco and like his struggle with being a Death Eater and everything. And it's actually one of my favorite Harry Potter films also because when Draco's crying in the bathroom, I want to reach into the screen and hug him and just cuddle him and tell him everything's gonna be all right because Draco's my baby and has been my baby since I was, I want to say 14 years old and I am 24 now. That's 10 years. I've loved this man and this character for 10 years. So I loved how they portrayed his relationship with Scorpius, how he was actually a loving father who adored his son and just wanted his son to have the best experience he could at Hogwarts. And I loved that so much, which is why it broke my heart in one of the alternate realities when he basically treated Scorpius like Lucius treated Draco, and it broke my heart. And I was like, no, this is not my Draco. This is not my Draco at all, which it was an alternate reality, so of course he's not going to be the same. But yeah, I understand the criticisms that people have leveled against this book. Frankly, I don't care, okay? I don't care what other people say. All I know is that I like this. I know why I like it. And it makes me want to see it on Broadway so much. I've even told my mother, I was like, I want to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. If you give me an option to go see anything on Broadway, at this point in time, it would be this play. Because some of the things that they're describing, and I've seen trailers and I'm like, holy shit, how are they doing that? Like, I theoretically understand how you can make things like levitate on stage and everything, but some of the other things that I've seen in trailers, I'm like, how are you doing that? How the hell can you do that on stage without like dropping a curtain or having them change behind something? And it's like, how are they doing this? I would love to see how they do this on stage, which is why, if given the choice, I will definitely be seeing Harry Potter and the Cursed Child in the next couple years, especially if it goes on tour. So yeah, that's my book review for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Again, I will link my Goodreads review down in the description so you can go read it. I think I pretty much covered everything that I wanted to in this review. In that one. But you can go read it anyway and follow me. That'd be cool too. See you guys later. Bye!